Canelo is good. And Triple G.
Just when we thought boxing couldn't throw us another curveball, boom, the internet explodes. Footage surfaces of Canelo Alvarez, yes, the Canelo, pulling up to train with Manny Pacquiao at Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles. Not for a documentary, not for a quick cameo, but for an actual training session. And get this, it's all in preparation for Manny's official comeback fight against Mario Barrios.
He's obviously not the same Pacquiao that fought me, that fought the greats. I wish him the best. Be careful up there. You know, he's not young like he used to be, but I'm sure he still has that power. So anything can happen, but just be careful.
Thank you.
Get this, you've got two of boxing's most iconic legends from two different eras coming together, not for clout, but for war prep. And the guy they're against? The same Mario Barrios who's been counted out, slept on, and now might be cooking the biggest comeback of 2025. This just flipped the entire welterweight division on its head. Let's break it all down. Okay, first off, let's get this straight. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old. He hasn't fought since that loss to Yordenis Ugas in 2021. Since then, dude's been out of the ring, running for president, chilling in the Philippines, doing charity work, and popping up in basketball games like a national treasure.
The police.
Hey, what's up, dog? Hey,
Good,
sir.
brother.
One, boss.
Put it right here.
Give me your license.
Time to come up. Time to come up. You see my partner, huh?
You're still a police?
In the uniform. Okay, tell her, say hello. How's everybody?
I thought you looked back with it.
Come on, he's still here. Not yet. Not yet. All right.
Uniform.
Oh, look what she gave you. Appreciate this for you. So make sure you take it to him. I go, it's kind of warm for a scar.
Thank you.
How's everybody? Good, bro. Nice to
I
see
have
you,
to
man.
meet them. I have to meet them.
Okay, yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, we can have
Let's go eat like we always do.
dinner like that, or lunch. Right?
Yeah, you know how we do all the time.
What's up, man?
Hey, nice
How
to
you
see you.
feeling?
Good, great.
We all thought it was over. And honestly, we were cool with that. He's got the legacy, 8-division world champ, Hall of Famer, GOAT tier. What else does he need to prove? But now, fight announcement drops. Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios, July 2025.
What's up, guys? So it looks like Manny Pacquiao is going to return thanks to Happy Punch putting out this information. Go check them out on Twitter or X. It says WBC president announces Mario Barrios, hopefully I'm saying that right, will defend his welterweight title against Manny Pacquiao in July. So Manny Pacquiao is returning and automatically getting a title shot. That doesn't seem like a fair thing to happen, but I guess that's what we're going to get. I haven't watched Manny Pacquiao in a few years. Like, I don't remember. I didn't watch his last couple fights, and but I don't think he's getting older, and yeah, maybe he can beat this guy, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I thought he retired, and now he's coming back out. All these boxers are coming back out of retirement. Tyson Fury retired, and now he's wanting a rematch against the champ again for the third time. But here we go again. Another retired boxer coming back out of retirement for a title shot that they really don't deserve because they haven't been around boxing in a while. Huh. Like, comment, and share, guys, if you want to support my channel. Shit, I can't speak. Holy crap. Anyways, bye, guys.
And we're not talking an exhibition. We're not talking 3-round sparring showcase. This is sanctioned. Real gloves, real rounds, real risk. The WBC even reinstated him at number 5 in the rankings, and President Mauricio Suleiman signed off on it himself, saying Manny passed all medicals and is fully licensed. This ain't a gimmick. This is a legit world title fight. Barrios is 29, in his prime, taller, stronger, faster, a natural welterweight. And the same guy who just beat your Dennis Ugas and shut down that Keith Thurman comeback? He's not a tune-up. He's a dog.
Mario got the win. How do you feel about your performance?
I felt right about it. The eye, like, it made it hard to get my rhythm, to get my range down. But of course, you know, I'm gonna stay in there.
No excuses, but you know, being sick didn't help. Story on the right. Being sick with the flu didn't help. You got it done, baby.
So why Pacquiao? Why now? And how does Canelo play into this? Sources out of Wildcard and LA gyms are confirming Canelo Alvarez, who's been on break since the William Skull fight, visited Manny last week. Not just for a meet and greet, not just for photo ops. Hear me out. He trained with Manny, gloves on, working mitts, going over southpaw tactics, helping Manny sharpen up for a southpaw versus orthodox chess match. Let me say that again. Canelo freaking Alvarez is in Pacquiao's comeback camp, helping him prep for a younger, hungrier, more dangerous opponent. I bet you didn't have this one on your 2025 bingo card.
Sorry. Oh, he's one of the best. He's accomplished a lot and keep up the good work. And, I mean, his opponent is only himself. If he keep on focusing in boxing and working hard, sacrifices, doing that discipline, he will last in boxing.
Now, let's be real. This isn't just some mutual respect hangout. This is strategic. This is a power move. Because here's the thing most people don't realize. These two, they're cut from the same cloth. Fight anyone, any weight, any era. Canelo didn't get to where he is by dodging competition. Just like Manny didn't become a global icon by cherry-picking fights, they fought killers. They took risks. And yeah, they took losses too. But they never ducked smoke.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, Manny.
Boss.
We miss you.
You're looking in tremendous shape. You're ready to fight Barrios tonight and make history, Manny.
Manny, you excited to step into the ring again?
Yes.
What do you think of Barrios? He's a big, strong, he's young, he's 30. You have 16 years on him, Manny.
Don't worry about it.
That's why this collab makes sense. Manny sees something in Canelo, the same fire he had in his prime. And Canelo? He respects the OG, the way Pacquiao moves, thinks, and trains. It's high-level IQ stuff. Multiple insiders say Canelo has been reviewing Barrios' tape with Team Pacquiao, breaking down weaknesses, recommending angles, even helping with conditioning drills. That's mentorship-level energy. Let's talk about Barrios for a second. El Azteca isn't just a side character in this story. He's a problem, a big one. People forget he gave Gervonta Davis a tough fight in 2021, and now he's sharper, bigger, more composed.
I think Mario is gonna go out there and just put a beating on Manny. I think Manny's a little too old, but I mean, he's a legend. He already did what he did, so I really don't see a reason for him to come back. But if he wants to get in the ring with Mario, then I guess Mario has to show him that he has a youth, and Manny Pacquiao should have just stayed retired.
Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of fans are saying,
Yeah.
and are still kind of disbelief. But even looking at social media and the fans, they're thrilled just to see him back. So
Yeah.
just to have him in the ring, and
Yeah.
fighters at that age are not competing.
I think that just says a lot about the type of fighter Manny Pacquiao is, the stardom he has. I mean, he's what, 46, 47?
He's 46.
And people are still excited to see him fight. So, I mean, that just says a lot about him and what he's done in his career. So, like I said earlier, to see a friend I grew up with fight Manny Pacquiao, it's going to be pretty cool. And it's the same night. So, it's a huge night for San Antonio boxing.
Let's not forget Barrios just outclassed Ugas, the same dude who beat Pacquiao back in 2021. That wasn't a fluke. That was a statement. His jab, snappy. His body shots, nasty. And his footwork, slept on. This kid knows how to cut off the ring and keep the pressure on.
Yeah, it's surprising. Obviously, I know Manny very well. He's a true competitor. He's a guy that if you put something in his head, and obviously to create more history, he's a guy that's going to give everything and try his best. That's what Manny. One thing I always learned with Manny is give 110% and try your best no matter what. So. Yeah, he's going to give it his all. Again, you can't beat Father Time, but Father Time is hard, and it was very hard watching him fight Ugas. You could see it. And then watching the exhibition he had with the Korean guy or the Japanese guy in last year, it was hard to watch. I know Manny, I know the man that I was sparring. I love that guy. So, but again, he's a legend. And if he turns it on, he can still do it.
He's got length, youth, pressure, and zero respect for legends. In a recent interview on the PBC podcast, he said, "Manny's a legend, no doubt, but he's stepping into my era now. I'm not going to let history repeat itself." Translation? Barrios is coming to retire Pacquiao, for good this time. But if you think Pacquiao shook, think again. Dude has been posting training footage daily, and he looks crisp. The speed? Still there. The footwork? Still nasty. The angles? Still confusing people.
Sick buck, 3-4-2. Yo, we're back. Boxing's back now. Dave, did you know all the comments where boxing is back now?
Really?
Yep. Let's go. Fans are excited.
Pero umpisa, yun sa vacation niya po, pas magkaya tawin ko yung pinabulid eh. Okay, you go first.
Wala ganun siya. A1.
Marvin.
Good.
And now with Canelo giving him fresh eyes and elite tactics, we might be looking at a resurrection. Let's zoom out. A lot of fans are asking, why risk it? You've done it all. Why fight again? And honestly, it's not about belts. It's not about money. It's legacy. Closure. The Ugas loss never sat right with Manny. It was short notice. No camp. He fought with leg cramps and still went the distance. He doesn't want to go out like that. He wants to go out on his terms, with his hand raised, in a war. Against a top-tier guy. And Mario Barrios, he is that guy. But you better believe, Canelo showing up has changed the entire vibe. Plus, Canelo's got one of the biggest fights of his damn career coming up. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford, finally signed, sealed, and about to be delivered. After years of brushing it off due to the major weight difference, Canelo's finally had to face the noise. And now it's on.
Because we are true fighters.
Yeah, two fighters.
True fighters.
True, yeah, of course. No, not YouTuber fighters.
Huh?
Not YouTuber fighters. Yeah, of course.
They need to talk and talk about the fight because they want to say something. The people know we are great fighters. They want to put a great fight.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk.
I am sure in the end in the mid of September we will have one of the greatest fights ever happen in boxing, and I am sure of it. I am sure of it.
And fists up. Chart's good. Excellent. Great. Excellent. Wonderful.
So, training with Manny? That's not just a gesture of respect. That's a strategic download. Pacquiao's one of the most unpredictable, high IQ southpaws in boxing history. The angles, the foot feints, the weird timing. Canelo's getting a first-hand crash course on exactly the kind of slick, quick fighter he'll be facing in Crawford.
I can't go down anymore. But you know, like he say, you know, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserve it. He deserve it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is fighter is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.
Thank you very much.
Think about it. You've got Manny sharpening up for Barrios, and Canelo soaking up all that vintage Pacquiao wisdom, all while both are getting prepped for southpaw chaos. It's not just mentorship, it's a mutual upgrade. One legend prepping for war, the other legend learning from a master.
People saying that Amir-Khan's gonna beat Canelo. Like a lot of people saying that.
Yeah, but you made that massive jump, didn't you, to go over and train with Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao.
Virgil.
Yeah, but like when you went over there, that was a huge thing because there was talk that you could fight Manny at one point.
Yeah.
So then to go and train in the same thing was like, hold on, is he?
What's going on?
Yeah,
there?
is he trying to fight him? Or was he trying to get on the set? Because Manny was a joke at that point as well.
Manny was a beast. Bro.
Yeah,
and I used to spar with him, and
that's why I think people thought that's a dangerous fight for Canelo because of where you was.
For me, it was perfect because why at that time was because I had just got beat by Prescott, and I went to America to train there to rebuild myself, and I needed somewhere to go, which is gonna make me train hard.
Now let's talk about the divide in the boxing world right now, because the pros are split right down the middle when it comes to Manny's comeback. Like, some are hyped, straight up emotional. They're calling it iconic, saying if anyone can make history at 46, it's the dude who's already made history 8 different times in 8 weight classes.
Manny Pacquiao against Mario Barrios fight is signed, done for July of 2025. Pacquiao is 46 years old. We haven't seen him in the ring in years. Are you cool with Pacquiao against Mario Barrios?
If I was cool with Manny Pacquiao coming back and fighting Keith Thurman, I'm definitely going to be cool with this one. Barrios is not a puncher. Thurman was one of the biggest punchers in boxing. I think he's going to be just fine.
If Pacquiao wants to come back as a Hall of Famer and fight one more time, whatever. He didn't look good against Yordenis Ugas, and that was 5 years ago. We've seen him in these exhibitions looking fleshy, to say the least. It's meaningless because if Barrios wins, he's never going to fight a Boots Ennis. If Pacquiao wins, he's not going to fight anybody ever again. So I'm kind of indifferent to the whole thing.
But then, you've got the other half of the game looking real skeptical. A lot of people are comparing this to Mike Tyson's so-called comeback against Jake Paul, and they're not wrong for being worried. Like, yeah, Tyson's older than Manny, but the conversation is the same. When do legends stop fighting and just let their legacy live untouched?
Manny Pacquiao's ring return at 46 years old. He's been out of the ring about the same time as you were when you stepped back in. Just what do you think what kind of challenge he's gonna face, having been a great fighter yourself and him, comparable in career-wise? What kind of challenges do you think he's gonna face, and any advice on him doing things a certain way that maybe you found you did a mistake or this and that, give or take?
You know what? When I came back that one horrible time, it was all me. It was my mindset. It was the way I felt. I believe I could win. I trained hard, but you know what? I won't do it again. You know what I mean? I won't do it again. But I can't tell someone don't do that. Because I made too many comebacks.
As for Manny, just any advice for him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to answer.
Take that away from somebody. It's kind of taking it away from somebody. You kind of got to find out what's there, right?
Absolutely. You know, if you just have to believe in yourself, because if you don't, no one else will. And that's my thing. It could be positive, it could be negative. But that's life.
But you can live with the result.
You're talking now.
You got fans and fighters saying Manny's risking it all for one more run. And if Barrios comes in too fast, too strong, too young, it could get real dark, real quick. But then there's the ride or dies. The ones saying, nah, this ain't no money grab. This is Manny trying to defy time again. They remember Thurman. They remember when no one thought he could win at 40. And he did. So maybe, just maybe, he's about to do it again.
If you be honest, anyway, is a lot better skilled fighter than Pacquiao at that time. A lot more complete. He's more complete of a fighter. Pacquiao is talented and he has ability, but Pacquiao's biggest thing is his heart. Like, that's what get him through a lot of shit. Because you can hit Pacquiao and never let you know it, that he's affected by it. And he'll keep coming, but he coming at a volume and at a rate, like, that's like, this motherfucker won't stop. So he kind of just wear you out. Anyway, know exactly what he doing to you. He that kind of dude. He know exactly what he doing to you. He know how to go about it, know where to go, when not to go, when to be defensive. When Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez and ran into that shot, that had never happened to Inoue. If you knock Inoue out, you're gonna have to set it up and really go get it. Pacquiao set himself up for that, to be knocked out like that by Marquez. So, two different animals. Yeah, the stories are similar where they coming from lightweights and going up and beating shit up, but the skill set is way different.
Does Inoue have a chance to eclipse Manny Pacquiao, or eclipse his legacy?
Yeah, he do. Because he gotta... Okay, so look, Inoue, I don't know how tall he is, but Pacquiao probably like 5'5" for real, like 5'6". I've seen him before. Inoue probably a little shorter.
But now we want to hear from you. Do you think Pacquiao still has that dog in him? Or is Barrios about to retire a legend for real this time? And what does this Canelo x Manny link-up mean for Crawford versus Canelo? Drop your predictions in the comments. Like the video if you're even slightly shook by this news. And hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the wildest fight updates in the game. I'll catch you in the next video.